Hello, friends. So, we are going to learn a new letter and sound today. And I want you to listen to this sentence and see if you can guess what letter and what sound we're learning today. Augie, octopus, ogles, olives. What sound do all of those words begin with? Listen to this sentence. I want you to listen this time for the medial or the middle sound. Hop on top. If you said O, the letter O, you are absolutely right. O makes an ah sound, and I want to show you in our alphabet, we say the letter O and we say Mr. Fox, Mr. Fox. Ah, ah, ah. Do you see Mr. Fox going to the doctor here? Have you ever been to the doctor where they put a stick on your tongue and they say, open up wide and say, ah? You are making the sound for the letter O. Ah. Let me show you in the alphabet where we find the letter O. Look at here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I still have the C from my last video. The letter O is here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. There it is. The letter O is really special. It's not a consonant, it's a vowel. And we're going to talk more about vowels and consonants as you learn the letters of the alphabet. O is a vowel. It also is a voiced sound. Say this, put your hand on your little voice box here and say, ah. Do you feel it vibrate? That means it's a voiced sound. It's also continuous instead of stopping. Do you hear how it goes, ah, until you run out of breath? That's a continuous sound. So it is a vowel, it's voiced, and it's continuous. I have some really fun things to show you about the letter O. I have here olives. Have you ever eaten olives? These ones are black, but they also come in green. And do you ever put them on your finger? Olives start with the letter O. Do you hear the ah sound in olives? I also have a crazy little character here named Ollie, and he's an odd guy. He's an odd dude. Watch what Ollie does. Okay, Ollie and odd both begin with the letter O. Excuse me, eating my olive. Let me show you the letter, how we write the letter O. We always start at the top and we pull down our letters. So this one, we're going to start right here and we're going to go O, capital O. Let's try a lowercase o. It comes up to this line right here. O. Okay, I would like for you to write 10 capital O's and 10 lowercase o's. Okay, I also will be reading a book coming up. I'm trying to think of what book I'm going to read for the letter O. I'll have to look. Maybe look through my alphabet book. But I want for you to start to see if you can identify the letter O. Oh, you know what else too? I'm going to write some words. I forgot about brainstorming words. So let's brainstorm some words that begin with the letter O. I'm going to show you the things we've already talked about. I showed you an example of olives. Look at it begins with the letter O. I also showed you Ollie, and I'm making, oh, olives should not be capital. It's not somebody's name, Miss Castillo. Let's make that O a little bit smaller. Okay, Ollie is somebody's name, so it gets a capital O. And you can see it begins with an O, ah sound, and he's odd. That's a kind of a fancy word for strange. And so I'm going to write the word odd. I also showed you some words that have ah in the middle. Fox has an ah in the middle. Mr. Fox, ah. I also read you a sentence where we had hop, O in the middle, hop, on has an O at the beginning, and top has an O in the middle. I want you to think if you can, see if you can think of some other words that you hear an ah sound, and does it come at the beginning or in the middle? That's all for today. Talk to you later, kids.